Hi everyone, Wendy, Spanish Crafter here. I'm back today to show you a kit from Janeybjournals. This one is called Gentle Botanicals. I'll give you a flip through of the papers first and then I shall show you my make. I've chosen this page that I'm going to use for the cover. So there's 14 pages of paper and 8 pages of ephemera. So I'll flip through the papers first. It's just lovely shades of beige and bluey lilac coloured flowers, phlox and water forget-me-nots. And they are all just so pretty. Then there's some just more plain patterned papers. That's the one again that I'm going to use for the same as for the cover, but I've printed it on 160 GSM for the cover. And this is like a damask, and a lovely another beigey one. They're just so pretty. I've printed the papers out once and I've printed the ephemera pages out twice because I like to enclose. If I do two little folios or TNs, I will enclose all the ephemera, do them the same. So they're the pages which I shall cut out, and I do a stencil on the back, just then the stark white doesn't stand out. And these are the sheets of ephemera. Tags. As you know, I print these bigger tags and the postcards on 300 GSM so that I don't need to back them with anything. Journal cards, folder envelope, name tabs to put on the front of your journal, little pockets, postcards, and that's like a coin envelope, and I've printed it out a bit larger as well, longer. And the last page of ephemera, and here's some that I've cut out. I was busy snipping away last night with my scissors. This one of the cards, journal cards, my printer was having a little wobble again, so I shall just cut that off, not waste it. Sadly it'll cut that little bit of flower off, but it can't be helped. So I shall get busy, and while I'm here I just wanted to show you this as well. It's a snippet roll, a narrow one. I had this ribbon and it was a little bit stained on the satin side, so I used that as my base, and then I just pulled out my bag of scraps which I keep down here. All bits of lace and trims. So I just kept with one sort of colour scheme of, you know, lemon and green, and I think that looks quite nice. It could be used for a belly band, could be used as a page edge in your journals. In fact, I may even use it with this journal because it'll go quite well with the greens. So I shall get busy making, and then I shall come back and show you what I've made. Hi, I'm back with the second part of this video. I have cut another set of ephemera out from the Gentle Botanicals kit, and I've done one part of the book, one signature. I've made it a laminated cover. I've done 2 pieces of elastic, and I've inserted one signature. So I'll do a quick flip of that, and then I will go through what I'm going to do with the next one. I've used blue ink cartridge dyed paper and coffee dyed paper interspersed with the pages from the kit. One pocket there with a tag, and I've just decorated up with some bits of ephemera from my stash. A paper clip there with a little tuck of one of the tickets. I've inked all the edges of the cards and journal cards with black ink from Eyes Ink, and just gone round the edges because I thought it went quite well with the sort of weathered wood look. So a bit of music paper, coffee dyed envelope which I've stuck together, and the other one is at the other side. So there's a little envelope in there. I've not put anything in that one at the present, and I've just stuck some lace on and a bee. At this side I've put a snippet on and just made it into a little tuck with one of the tags. This is one of the page, oh there's a doily there. This is one of those pages where I put my little books, little concertina books that slide in and out with journaling, paid papers, different ones. I keep a stack of these already done. Just decide what will go with the theme and then just stick them in on the belly bands. This is a quadruple tuck, and what I did here with the twine from the sewing the signature in, I just put a hole in the back page of a little book. This is just using scraps of paper, and that just tucks in the final pocket there. And I've put some of the tickets in from the kit, and in the top one I've used one of the just scraps of paper, used one of the page tabs and made that into a little journal book that just goes into the top pocket there. There's another one of these in the other signature as well. A large tag there in the pocket. I've stenciled all the papers again. The other part of the envelope, and that's the page tabs. That's an envelope from the kit for journaling, or you could glue the sides up and make it into a proper envelope. So that just slides into there. That's from the kit as well. A little snippet there. It's not a tuck, it's just a glued on, just to take off the blandness of the envelope. And I think that is it on that signature. So I thought I'd just pop on and do some of the next signature with you. And I've got all this ephemera here. I've already inked the edges, and I've just used plain organza ribbon at the top of the tags. So it's deciding where everything is going to go. Like I said, I've done the same little book in the centre with the twine, and that just tucks in the pocket there. So it's just a matter of sticking all the envelopes in and deciding where everything is going. So I'll just switch the camera off while I quickly decide where everything's about to go. Okay, I think I'm on the home stretch now. I've put most of the ephemera in, and I've pulled out 2 pockets that I've made that were in my stash from book pages. They're like double pockets. So I've put a tag in each of the long envelopes and popped that in the back one. A couple of journaling cards in the front ones. I've got quite a lot of journaling cards cut out, so it's a matter of popping them in somewhere. Let me know how you lot figure out where you're putting your ephemera. Do you use all of it with each kit, or do you just use some of it? The thing I'm wondering about is the page tabs. Do I put them all on, or do I put them in a bag to let the recipient decide where they want them? So I've got them all cut out here. And the other thing that's all, well, I've not quite finished cutting them out yet, is all the tabs, you know, for names. Obviously you can't use them all because there's I've cut 2 lots out, so I'm not quite sure what to do with them all yet. So I'll put 2 tags in there, and I'll put the double ticket in. Oops, that's just ripped there. Let's just just have a bit of ink on it, it'll just hide that a bit, won't it? And the way I cut the corner of my tickets, you know, to get the little rounded bit, I just used my circle punch upside down. So I'll put that one in. Oh, that's not glued down there. Silly me. That pops right through, so I need a thread of glue to stop stuff falling out the bottom. Don't know why I made it like that. It's a bit silly. And I've decided to make this envelope into an envelope, not a journaling spot, so I can put the postcards and journal cards in there, and again the recipient can put them as and where they like to. So I don't want to put those too far down yet while the glue might still be a bit wet. So that is where we're up to, and I think we're practically done there. Put 2 tags in that one. And it's these little flags as well. I'm just at the moment sticking them randomly on bits of pages, because with it being a journal, you do want to leave quite a bit of journal space, obviously. And so I just stick odd ones on odd pages. So I've got most of those now. There's a buzzy bees there. I'll stick that on that page. Just go in the bottom corner. So when you're doing your own journals, do you have rhyme and reason to where you put everything, or just where it happens to land? I try to not get too uniform, because I always, when I'm doing a signature, I think, well, if I've got something on that page, I want something similar on the opposite page. So I think we're practically done there, and I can slot this signature in. It's going to be quite a chunky one, this one. But obviously, being on elastic, once the journals are full, you can always replace them. I'm not too sure what to do with these bits of elastic yet. At the moment, I'll just tuck them in. So that has turned out to be quite a chunky one. And I've just tied a organza ribbon on with an eyelet and put a charm on. And that ties up. Obviously, keep it closed. So I think I will just put the page tabs in a little envelope and enclose them inside, not stuck down, as I will with these tabs as well. So I'll just show you what I did on, do you remember at the beginning of the video I showed you these snippet roll I'd made? That I made this little folio, and I put a piece of the snippet roll on that side and a piece there. It's just a little pocket with a tag, and I made a paper pad out of all my offcuts of paper. So that's just a nice little folder to give as a little gift to somebody. That's laminated as well. So this video is a little bit mixed up, backwards and forwards, but a bit of fun, and I hope Janie B likes it. So I've got 3, or is it 2? I've got a third one to do, and I've got this started. So this is going to be another little folio. I've got the papers ready to trim down, and that's just going to go like that. So some of this spare ephemera could actually go in a pocket inside there. So thanks for joining me today. Please leave me a comment of your ideas, how you go around about doing your ephemera. And please subscribe, and I shall see you all again soon. Bye.